Happy Leo New Moon, everybody. It's Diana here from Astrology, and welcome to my overview of what we can expect and how we can work with the energies of this new moon that will occur in Australia on August the 8th at 11:51 p.m. But first, a little announcement. So each month, I'm going to be offering a free mini reading. We're going to explore your sun, your moon, and your rising signs. And I'm going to be offering this to one of my new subscribers to my email newsletters. So if you have not subscribed already, head to my website. The details will be below on YouTube or in my bio on Instagram for your chance to start exploring your personal astrology. It does not matter where in the world you are, as these mini readings will be conducted via Zoom, and I will also be recording them for you to keep. So I'm going to be announcing who the lucky recipient is around the time of each new moon, and I'll be informing the winner via email as well. So it's going to be a great way to get to know your chart and how the dynamics of these three work together. And it can really start you off on your personal growth exploration of your own astrology. Okay, enough about that. So, as with every new moon, it's a time to set our intentions or what we'd like to manifest and bring into our lives. So, the new moon is sitting next to the sun in the sign of Leo, and it's enhancing and prompting us to set our goals around some of these Leo principles. Now, Leo is ruled by the sun, the heart of our universe, and therefore it also rules our hearts astrologically. Leo's energy is and can be often misinterpreted and misrepresented as that kind of egoic, look at me energy. And indeed, sometimes it can definitely manifest and be expressed in this way. But at its higher manifestation, Leo is about giving and receiving and expressing from the heart. So on this new moon, we can ask ourselves, how is our heart going? Are we being true to our heart's desires and expressing those desires honestly and authentically? Leo energy is naturally warm, gregarious, generous of spirit, childlike, playful, and creative. So we can use this time for setting an intention around how you give love to yourself, how you'd like to give and receive love to others. So we can spend some time treating ourselves like we would like to be treated by others. And this new moon is going to be a really great time to set some intentions around bolstering your confidence as well, especially if you lack confidence. And one of the best ways to do this is literally write some affirmations, place them on your mirror and speak them out loud. This method was taught by the great late Louise Hay. And it feels strange when you first start doing this, but it works. And I've decided to incorporate a classic from Louise, and you can use this one or write your own. But this really represents the energy of this Leo new moon perfectly. So the affirmation is, I feel my heart opening, and I know that there is room in there for me. I treat myself with unconditional love. If you just repeated that every day to yourself, you'd be amazed with the changes that you might experience. The fire energy of Leo is also expressive and creative and loves to move. So we can use this time to put on some music, dance around your lounge room, grab that hairbrush and microphone, sing loudly, and allow yourself to play and have some fun. And if this is not your scene, spending some time on other creative projects or pursuits or planning a future creative project is also an excellent idea. And Leo, at its essence, is really childlike. And sometimes there is nothing better to remind us of how to play and how to have fun than spending time with the children in our lives. Consciously allowing ourselves to play, to be a child, to interact with children and laugh hard from the belly is just so therapeutic. And actually, there's nothing better than hearing the hearty laughter of a couple of Leos cackling together. I know I've got a lot of beautiful Leo friends. Happy birthday to you all. The intentions and changes that we seek to make can culminate this month as we move towards the second full moon in Aquarius, which is going to be occurring at the very end of Leo season. So this is really going to be quite a powerful full moon. So setting your attentions wisely at this new moon and then seeing them culminate during the full moon, or working them with them again during that full moon, is going to be really beneficial. All year, we have been experiencing some really challenging square energy between Saturn in Aquarius and Uranus in Taurus. And this new moon is going to be triggering this square energy again and highlighting the tensions between our freedom of expression and our personal truths. Opposing worldviews have been in a tension hold all year. I believe this, you think that, and there is either judgment and forceful attempts at changing minds, or a shutting down of others. And what we feel deep down, and shutting down even of ourselves, of what we feel, to keep the peace. Both polarities are dangerous. Leo is asking us to hear the difference, understand others' rights to their opinions, and find love and acceptance anyway. The new moon making an aspect to Uranus might bring about some abrupt changes, some rebellious energies, fiery arguments, and some passion-fueled discussions. So whether this happens personally or collectively, this new moon insists that we are to be true to what our hearts want and desire, whilst fully accepting the rights of those around us to believe and feel what they do. I have heard of various friendships being fractured during this time because of such opposing views. And this is precisely the energy that is abundant this year. So on one level, you know, we need freedom, a break away from the old regime, the right to express our beliefs and our truths. And still, on the other, we also have a collective responsibility, a responsibility to ourselves to be true to us, and a responsibility to the good of our community. This new moon will be triggering all these energies, and therefore on a more personal level, it may also trigger similar vibes within our romantic relationships. So suppose you are not getting your true heart's desires in your relationship. In this case, the new moon might spotlight those frustrations and cause some abrupt changes, either forcing breakups if the relationship was already on shaky ground, or a dramatic change in the direction of a relationship, like a more profound commitment, for example. Either way, we need to face the reality that we can only change ourselves or our circumstances, and we really cannot change others at all. So suppose others' views and energies are not sitting comfortably with us. In that case, we can also make the choice to let them go, or at least come to a full heartfelt understanding that one of astrology's greatest gifts is coming to the place where we learn to allow others to be themselves and really be who they are and accept that. And so to end on this note, a last little affirmation from Louise Hay. So, I do not try to heal my friends. I do my own mental work and heal myself. This is the best thing I can do for others. I allow others to be themselves. There's a little card. You can still buy those Louise Hay affirmation cards. They're fabulous. So enjoy this new moon. Set some intentions for your heart that you can accelerate in the upcoming full moon. And don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter for an opportunity to receive a mini reading. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. And I will see you for the second full moon in Aquarius on August the 22nd. Until then, be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Bye.